Alpha Rikes grabbed a set of clothes from Cassidy's hands and another from Monica's, tossing the clothes toward Silas and me. Head behind the trees and get changed, both of you. My wolf whimpered at his tone. Our Alpha being mad at us would result in some sort of punishment. Attacking a guest wolf was bad, really bad. I caught Silas rolling his eyes as he used his mouth to pick his clothes up from the ground. As an Alpha himself, Rike's tone did nothing to faze him, but out of respect from being on another wolf's territory, he listened. I picked up my clothes and made sure I was securely hidden behind a tree trunk before shifting back. Monica picked out a tube top and a mini skirt combination that left me feeling very exposed yet again, but it really didn't matter. As werewolves, we were accustomed to seeing others naked. Once I had joined the group, I sent a curt nod to Rikes. Alpha. Grace, do you mind explaining yourself? Why were you attacking Alpha Silas? I gulped. He was chasing after me. I thought he was trying to attack me. That was a blatant lie, but I'd prefer that being what people heard instead of me fighting the Alpha because I didn't want to accept some ridiculous mate bond. Silas scoffed beside me. Liar. I turned around and sent him a penetrating glare. Were you or were you not chasing after me? I was, but only to talk to you. You're my ma, don't you dare, I gritted, clenching my fists at my sides. I could feel my claws digging into the palms of my hands. I'm nothing and no one to you. My mate died 8 years ago and I will forever mourn his loss, so don't come at me with this crap. With that, I turned on my heel and stomped off. Where are you going? Alpha Rex asked, but his tone wasn't its usual demanding alpha voice. He sounded more fatherly than anything else. The man was quite old, but in werewolf years was somewhere around his mid-40s. His pepper and salt mixture hair and the vivid wrinkles around his eyes let people know he lived a long, happy life full of laughter. I'm going anywhere that doesn't have him within a 100-mile radius of the place, I sneered, mind-linking my mother in advance to expect my visit. My parents didn't live not too far away from this part of the forest. They had a little cottage of their own away from the pack house. Due to all the parties that the pack house hosts, it gets too rowdy and my parents preferred the quiet. Growing up around this area meant that I was an outdoor junkie. The fact that the internet reception out here was crappy as hell also played its part. Can't exactly sit on a phone if you have no network. As wolves, we didn't need a phone much because mind linking was just quicker, but we all wanted to fit in, and if you're like Mono and me, the camera would be the most used app on the phone. Arriving at my parents' house, I found my mother and our Luna Alpha Rike's mate and wife sitting on the porch. Luna Aphrodite, I didn't expect to see you here. Your mom and I were just having tea when you mind-linked her that you were coming over, so I decided to stay a little while longer to see you. It's been so long. How are you, dear? She woke up from her seat as I ascended the old wooden steps of the porch. Once in front of her, she placed her hands on my shoulders and asked, "You've been out for a run?" I nodded. "Yes, and I've been good, thanks. How are you?" "So stressed. With this treaty stuff happening, every wolf is on high alert. We don't want the Green Forest Pack to ambush us on our territory. That would be bad." She ran a hand through her platinum blonde hair that was cropped into a bob. She looked extremely young for her age, with almost no wrinkles and the perfect clear skin. I was jealous thanks to the dusting of freckles that littered the bridge of my nose. "We're well trained to handle them," I assured her when my mother abruptly stood up, her chair falling to the ground as she did so. A scowl found its way to my mother's face, her gray eyes falling on me. "What's this I hear about you finding a mate?" Yup, it was now officially confirmed. The moon goddess hated me.